Hey everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, however y'all want to say it. Decided to hop on here early today, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good day, good morning. This is not my typical time to get on here, but I decided to hop on here, y'all, because we got exciting news. If you have been interested in UBC Ultimate Branding Course, hey Juju. Good morning. Well, it's still morning where I'm at. I don't know if you're Central or Eastern time. Happy Friday. But yes, if I have exciting news, if y'all have been interested in UBC or joining UBC, I know I have a lot of people who grab the sneak peek all the time or always inquire about it. Today only, y'all, 24 hours, UBC is $100 off. And if you know UBC or have heard anything about UBC, this course is a major course. If you really want to level up and start learning how to make money in this online space and possibly quit your 9 to 5, I'm telling y'all, UBC is that course. If you go back and watch my previous lives, I do talk about other programs, but the number one course that I always tell y'all is the one I always recommend if you're able to get that one is UBC. So they are doing a 24-hour sale, y'all. 24-hour flash sale. So we technically got less than 24 hours now, but $100 off, y'all, and that's huge because I didn't when I got in this a year ago, they didn't do sales at all. Hey Taro, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. I think afternoon where you are. But yes, y'all. So I decided to hop on here and just talk about this for a moment early. I'll probably come back live again later too, just in case I get a different audience. But if you are a person who wants to get in the marketing space and learn more about digital products and how to sell them, y'all, UBC is one of those courses that's going to teach you branding, marketing, and sales. Basically, how to show up online, be authentic, and stand out. And that's what you want because it's all about branding, y'all. People forget about the branding aspect when you're trying to sell digital products, and that's what's going to sell your personal brand, whether or not people like you and whatever it is you stand for and how you make people feel. So that's kind of what this course teaches you, along with other skills, of course, too. I can share my screen in a minute just to kind of show y'all the inside of the program for the people who are interested in case I get anybody who comes across the live later. But UBC is a course that's $499. Y'all, it's always that price, $499. So when they do these sales, it's very few far and in between. So the fact that they even doing this is crazy because I didn't even know. Like I had no idea they were even gonna do this. I just happened to see somebody saying something about it on Instagram, and I'm like, wait, when they did a sale? And then I'm like, okay. So I literally just found out like 30 minutes ago, and I was like, well, let me go live on YouTube. So that's why I'm here, y'all. Um, like I said, it stands for Ultimate Branding Course. I'm gonna share my screen in a minute just to kind of show y'all what it looks like, how the program looks, and then show y'all kind of like testimonials of people who are actually getting in here, changing their life, y'all. Not just changing their life, but like quadrupling their income, making 5, 10,000, even $20,000 months, y'all. If you don't know me, if this is your first time seeing me, I got into the marketing space 1 year ago, back in April of 2024. So I've barely been in here over a year, and I started in April and I made $10,000 in May, my second month as a beginner, which is freaking crazy. I continued to stay in this every month going forward. I was consistently making more money than my 9 to 5 job. So mind you, I was working. So if you work, you can do this too. Because the whole point is to try to build something to where you don't have to work for nobody else. So I did it for a whole year almost, and then I eventually quit my job. So now I've been no 9 to 5 for like 4 months now, a little over 4 months, and I have consistently made way more money than I was ever making from a 9 to 5. And I started in this space as a complete beginner, y'all. I had no knowledge about digital marketing. Only thing I knew is what digital marketing was. That's it. And I was able to get in this space with UBC. That's how I started. I have no regrets. That course like completely changed my life. That's how I got in this space, and that's the reason why I'm no longer working a 9 to 5. That's how it's even possible. Just being honest. That's how I did it. That's the route I took. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen in a minute. And the great thing about UBC is you can do this on payments, y'all. I did it on payments when I started because I didn't have the money. So I did payments through Klarna, through Afterpay, and it was the best money I've ever spent. Because guess what? The thing is, when you resell UBC, because you get resale rights, y'all. So it's not just one of those courses that you buy and you learn from. The fact that they give you the right to make money off of it is even better because not only do you learn the skills that you need to know, you get to resell the program. And that's what most people do. And then eventually they go off and make their own products. But why not resell it if you can to make money? All you got to do is resell it once. You've already made your money back. Everything else after that, you're profiting, right? That's literally what I did as a beginner. I just started. I didn't have any sales. I didn't have any income sales. You don't need that. I started on a brand new Instagram account from zero because I know a lot of y'all probably thinking, well, I don't have any followers. You don't need followers. You're going to build a brand new page, y'all. I made my first sale with less than 300 followers on a brand new Instagram account. You don't need to be some kind of big time influencer. The only thing you need is a mindset to know that you can do it. If you got a mindset and you see me the same way you see yourself, then you can do this. I'm not special. All I did was take the chance on myself, bought it, got into it, started posting content, and eventually somebody bought the course from me. And I was posting about my journey, why I started as a mom and tired of working for somebody else. That's the kind of post I was making. And then I started making posts about the stuff that I was learning inside of the course. Because believe it or not, once you get the course, you already like a leg up on a lot of people who don't have the course, right? All the stuff you're going to learn from the course, you can make posts about that. That's educational content. And when you're able to teach people something, give them value, guess what? They want to follow you for more information, right? And that's literally all you do. And then as you grow, you get better and better and better. Eventually, somebody's watching you. People do have to see your content multiple times. If they like your content, like who you are, maybe they can relate to your journey if you're really being authentic. The next thing you know, you've gotten somebody to buy from you because they want to learn. That's all you have to do. That's what I did, y'all. That is exactly what I did. I did pin the course in the chat in case anybody wants to click the link just to kind of check out the sales page. But I did put it in the chat. And I'm going to share my screen right now with y'all real quick to show the people who've never seen the inside of the course what it looks like. But it is hosted on what's called the school platform. Can y'all see my screen? Can somebody tell me? Because sometimes it'll go black on me. But it is hosted in what's called the school platform. So that's the app that you can access from your cell phone too. So that's another good thing about this program. You can do this on the go, y'all. Everything you need to do can be done from a phone. So if you don't have a laptop and you don't have a computer, it's okay. You can do everything from your phone if you need to. Can y'all see my screen? But like I said, 24 hours only, just for today. They are doing this $100 off sale, which is, I mean, I wish they would have told us, but it's okay. Hopefully y'all can see my screen since nobody answered. Hopefully y'all can see it though. But this is how UBC looks, y'all. It's hosted on the school platform. It's modules. Majority of these modules are video based. So that means that, thank you, Brianna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most of these modules are video based. So you don't have to do a lot of reading, which is a good thing. You can go through these programs and watch the tutorials, which is what I love. Y'all, there's a lot of videos in here. When I tell you, you can get in this space and really learn. If you are a person who is willing to take the time to learn, you can. These are some of the modules. If y'all can see them, it breaks down everything. Right here, you have a digital product crash course. When you get ready to set up your store, they give you options right here. All you have to do is just go in these modules and follow along. I use Stan. So you would just go here and follow these steps, y'all. It's literally videos. You can pause and play until you follow all the steps. It teaches you how to set it up. You can literally get in UBC right now. You're going to get immediate access. There's no waiting. There's nothing you have to do. Once you join, you get immediate access. Even if you join on payment, y'all, it doesn't matter how low you start. Some people even get $0 down. Some people get like $43 a month. Some people get like 4 payments. Some people get 6 payments. It just depends on what they give you, Klarna or Afterpay. But it doesn't matter what it is. You still get immediate access in this program and you still get resale rights, y'all. So that's another good thing. You can literally get in immediately, set up your store if you wanted to, and start going through some of these modules. Start a new Instagram account, y'all, and really like take a few days and start posting content, or take a week, however long you need. The good thing about this program also is they teach you how to sell in your stories, which is super important on Instagram, how to launch your own products, how to set up your email marketing. You have this one, 3 days, your first 3 days of launching. If you watch this for your first 72 hours, you have AI. Another great thing about UBC that they just announced, they're about to add new modules, y'all. So now is the best time to get in, especially if you're getting $100 off, because they're not going to do that for a while. They don't usually do sales, but they just announced that they're going to do a webinar soon and then announce new modules. So new content is coming, and I think a lot of it is going to be AI. Faceless people who are shy, introverted, y'all, you can do this faceless. You don't have to show your face at all in this space to make money. Like, that's the best thing. Are you on your phone now? Yeah, no, I'm on my MacBook right now, Brianna. This is my MacBook, but I do go live on my phone sometimes. I have UBC. I absolutely love it. Right. I was gonna say, don't you got it, Brianna? Because I remember your name. Yes. It's amazing, y'all. It's a great course. Hey, SJ. It's a great course. You just have to be honestly willing to go through the process. Some people are not, but I'm only here to give y'all the information, the value, the resources. If you don't want to show your face, like I said, you could be faceless, y'all, completely faceless right here, and do this faceless. What I'm doing now, y'all, is AI. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I started faceless when I got in this space as a beginner because I was shy. I made my first $2,000 completely faceless, had never shown my face. I stayed faceless on Instagram for 6 whole months. And then I came face forward over there. And then I've been face forward ever since. Now I'm not even making reels with myself. I'm using a whole AI twin, y'all, which has made it even easier because I'm face forward. But I got a little burnt out on recording content, because once you face forward, you can do hybrid and do faceless content and face forward content. But you got to have videos, B-roll. And sometimes I have a lot of B-roll, sometimes I run out. So now that AI is on the scene, y'all, AI is not going nowhere. It's taking over. I'm telling y'all right now. That's why you see AI being added to all these courses. But I literally learned how to create my own AI twin that looks like me, and I'm able to do my reels with a twin that looks like me that's not even me. So content is even easier now. Like, there's no excuse not to be at least posting content every single day. Every single day, y'all. But they teach you how to do this on Instagram, on TikTok. Also, there's a YouTube module in here. They teach you Etsy. They teach you how to do TikTok live, like all the TikTok live strategies, how to edit your videos. Once you start making money, how to expand your business, all about your taxes, y'all, how to create a digital product, mastering memberships, affiliate marketing, beauty business, how to get brand deals, y'all, organization, and then all of the live calls. So they do a lot of live calls, as y'all can see. When you miss these calls, you can always come to this module. They do master classes, Q&As every week. They do mindset calls monthly. Tech calls is new, so they do these. I'm not sure how often. And then they also do Instagram audits now on live. So I don't know how often either, but when they're on live, they'll audit your Instagram account for you if you want to. But yeah, they'll audit your Instagram account. So all of this is ongoing support that you get that you don't have to pay for. Like, once you pay that one-time fee to get in, all of this is stuff you get automatically. Like I said, I've been in here over a year now, and a lot has been added, and I've never paid any more money. And then it goes into Spanish, y'all. So UBC is in other languages, in case I have people in here who are from other places. The course itself comes in 5 languages, and it can be sold internationally, y'all. Almost every country in the world. There's only like a couple of countries that can't do it for whatever reason, but this is an international course, y'all, and we have people from all over inside of this program. So that's just the gist of how it's set up. Like I said, most of these are video modules. They teach you all about creating content that converts. Here's your done for you marketing materials when you get ready to promote UBC. Y'all, honestly, it's beginner friendly. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want a different life. If you a person who want to be at home with your kids, you tired of working, you want to be your own boss, maybe you have credit card debt like I did. Whatever your reason is, you have to start. There's no perfect time. Like there's no waiting. Honestly, you just have to start. I hesitated. That's my only regret. The fact that I hesitated. On top of all of that, you do have your calendar option up here where you can always come and access the calls or see when they are. As you see, the Q&As are here. They have the other language calls on different days, but and then you have a whole community, y'all. A whole community where you can come and read the announcements and also ask for help. You can come share your wins. So you not only do you have support from me, but you have community support, y'all. Like you can't beat that. Full community support on top of a whole course, plus the calls, the weekly calls, all kinds of tools and stuff that you have to be successful. And then I always like to show y'all some of the testimonials because why not? People like to see what people are doing and if it's working, y'all. And as y'all can see, there's a lot of people in here sharing their wins. This person said affiliate marketing success. Thanks to UBC, they made over $6,000 in affiliate commissions. This person said they almost gave up, but thank God they didn't. So you can kind of just see they made their first sale. Some of the testimonials in here. Another person who said they almost gave up and they made their first sale. You have an 18-year-old who's made a lot of money within 7 months. You can see this is another currency right here, but they made 100K because Stan gives these 100K rewards whenever you make $100,000. But 18 years old, y'all. You got people in here as young as 18, as old as however age you can think of. This person is a 6-figure business owner now. That young, all thanks to UBC. This person is faceless and they made $250,000 in digital product sales. There's 250,000, y'all. I started 20 months ago, completely scared and clueless, but I knew it worked for other people, so why not me? That's what I always tell y'all. If it worked for me, if it worked for them, why not you? It's really up to you. Didn't make a single sale in 4 months, but kept going. Faceless marketing is not dead. It's not saturated. It works. And she's pretty much sharing that she did this as a wife, a mom, and 4 kids. $243,000. And that's how it is. Some people, it's going to take you a few months to make money. Some people, it may take you a week. For me, like I told y'all, I made 10K my second month. But it's up to you. It's up to you and your effort. You have another person saying UBC is the GOAT, almost 20,000 in sales. I've sold UBC 41 times, making close to $20,000, y'all. And y'all got to think about that. 41 times. Literally, y'all, when you sell UBC twice, you've already made almost $1,000. So what can an extra $1,000 do for you in 1 month? And all you got to do is make 2 sales in 30 days. And that's the minimum, y'all, because people are having 50K plus months, not years, but months, selling UBC or any other kind of program that they learned how to sell through UBC, if that makes sense. So the course is designed to teach you the skills so that you can sell digital products in general. The fact that y'all get to resell this course is just an added bonus. So that's just bonus on top of it teaching you the skills or whatever it takes to actually sell anything. Another person said they made their first sale. They joined in March of this year with one goal: learn how to make money. If I can make an extra 500 to 1,000, I would be appreciative. 2 months went by, crickets. I had the opportunity to get a UBC audit. So this person did an audit, one of the audits I was telling y'all about on live. And then they changed whatever they told them to change on their account. And they finally got their first sales based on the Instagram audit. So that's what I mean right there about all the resources that you get to help you. This person made 2 sales in their first month. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's $1,000 that you just made. So I just kind of like to show this just so people can kind of see the different testimonials. Let me know if y'all have any questions so far. Like I said, if you just joined today only, UBC is offering a sale, y'all, for $100 off. We don't control the sales. So whenever they do these, y'all got to jump on it. I'm telling y'all, because they don't do sales often. And the people in here who have UBC will tell you that. They do not do sales often. So it's just like a flash sale for today only, where you can join for only $3.99 versus $4.99. Which is a big difference, y'all. That's a big difference. Also, I'm doing one-to-one coaching if y'all need coaching. If anybody does join today during the sale, if y'all need help, getting started, I'll do like a strategy call with y'all. Also, if y'all need help setting up y'all store, I will help you set up your store, y'all. But the only thing you have to do is just see your own worth. Honestly, it's really up to y'all. What else was I gonna say? Another person with sales, and as y'all can see, these are recent sales. This was May 14th. So people constantly add to these testimonials. This person made 1,200 in one day because she sold UBC 3 times. I sold UBC 3 times yesterday and made over $1,200, y'all. I can't believe I never started this. The fact that I'm doing this as a faceless, and she's faceless. So, and I didn't have a ton of followers. I started a brand new account, just crossed 6,000. I'm proof that small and new accounts can make money with faceless digital marketing. So there you go. Another faceless person. Let me know if y'all have questions in the chat. I did pin the course in the chat if anybody is interested in joining. All you got to do is click that link, y'all. If you need the payment plan options for Klarna and Afterpay, you just have to do it. You have to make sure you access it from your cell phone so that you get those options. And sometimes people get the $43, y'all, which is really good. Some people get approved for the 12 months. The 12-month payment plan. What is this for? This person from 302 months to over 7,000 in 4 months. It's another person. I started at the end of October, stuck as a 9-to-5er, full-time dad of 2. So men do this too. January hit, I knew I needed to learn, got UBC and a mentor. First week of January, I started going over it. 4 months later, they made over $7,000. 3,500 of that made in the last 30 days. I'm so thankful to Jazz and Dre, the hard work of this course and this incredible community. And they showed proof, y'all, of where they were and then how much they made this year. So, yep, this person quit, y'all. I felt that. I remember when I quit my job. She said, finally, this is the time I want to announce. I finally decided to quit my 9-to-5 and take the journey of digital marketing full time. Look, baby, I know that feeling all too well. Just a decision backed by income, confidence, and authority. I built this after hours while working a full time. This was started by investing in another course. I had many ups and downs. And then she said, biggest milestone of my life, quitting my job after 17 years. UBC played a key role in achieving this milestone. As I started tasting success with this course, I've got multiple streams of income, y'all. That's also the goal. And she went all in and finally quit. Another testimonial. This person is almost at $500,000 in sales, and they started with UBC. Started this as a beginner with a different course. Most likely would have quit if I wouldn't have grabbed UBC. UBC taught me how to stand out, create a brand for myself, and actually start selling. I made my first sale 3 days after bringing UBC on, and it's been my top selling beginner course for over a year now. I've gone on and created 2 highly successful products of my own and have totaled almost $500,000 in the last year, y'all. That's $500,000. It's crazy. I highly doubt I would have stuck it out if I wouldn't have bought UBC. It changed the trajectory of my business, and 34,000 followers later, multiple 6 figures. My family's life is completely different. So that's another big testimonial right there. But y'all, that's enough testimonials. Do y'all have any questions for me so far? Any more questions? And then you just kind of toggle back and forth, back to the classroom. This is a self-paced course, y'all. You can go through this course at your own pace. There's no right or wrong to this. You don't have to complete the course in order to set up your new account and start promoting it. It's not one of those kinds of courses. You just kind of use the modules depending on where you are in your journey. But you can definitely learn and grow at the same time. The faceless module has a lot of different things for y'all, teaching y'all how to do this faceless. The types of faceless accounts, how to do your reels, how to edit them, how to do your captions, your stories, all of that. The selling on stories also. This is a faceless person teaching you how to do the selling on stories, telling you what to post, how to do storytelling, not to be salesy. So all the things that y'all need to know in order to get somebody to actually even want to buy anything from you, honestly. Your email marketing. And like I said, more modules are coming soon. Like they're about to do new modules. They haven't told us what they are yet, but they did just say like there's gonna be new modules added. I let my coffee go bad. Any last minute questions from anybody? Yes, no, maybe. I'm on here early. Most of my people probably be at work. Today is Friday, right? People be at the job. They be at the 9 to 5. That used to be me, y'all, stuck at the job on every Friday until I learned digital marketing. I basically learned this, y'all. I got in this last year, learned how to do it, was successful with it, and quit the 9 to 5. So now I'm able to go live in the middle of the day. I'm able to work from wherever I want. I can take my phone. I can take my laptop. I can do this on the go. I don't have to be stuck working for somebody else for 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours a day. But only because I did something about it. I did something to change my situation. I didn't just stay stuck, stay complaining about the same thing, hoping for a miracle. No, you have to do something about it, right? That's it. That's all it honestly takes. And then when you got support, you got help, like y'all, it's no reason not to be successful. As long as you keep going and you don't quit, you have no choice but to eventually make sales, right? Because you can only get better. If you truly trying, you can only get better. What is she talking about? All right, y'all. Any last minute questions before I go? I'm trying to wait to see if y'all have questions. Like I said, y'all, UBC is on sale one day only. You can get $100 off. You don't need any code. The price is already set. So if y'all been thinking about it, been hearing about it, now is the time so you can get the discount. And if you need the payment plans, the payment plan options are still available, y'all. Still available. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stay on here like a couple more minutes just to see if I got any more questions. If anybody just joined and wants me to go back through the course again, I can go back through it. Just let me know in the chat, and then I can scroll back through the course so y'all can kind of see what it looks like. But this is Ultimate Branding course, y'all. It's a digital marketing course, y'all, that pretty much changed my life, has changed a lot of people's lives. It's teaching you how to sell digital products effectively, how to show up online, how to build your personal brand, and it could possibly change your life just depending on your own efforts. It's teaching you what you need to know, and then it gives you resale rights to be an affiliate to make income. Yep, that is kind of what it is. That's kind of what we're talking about here. Like I said, if I have anybody that wants me to go back through it, I can, but just let me know in the chat. And they are doing a 1 day flash sale where y'all can get $100 off this course, y'all. They don't do sales often. Anybody who has it will tell you that. So the fact that they're doing this last minute sale is crazy, but it's definitely gonna help a lot of people out. And the payment plans, you can still utilize the payment plans, even though they are doing the sale, y'all. You still get access immediately to the course. You don't have to wait, and you still get resale rights, y'all. Even if you do payments, you don't have to wait to start learning and start utilizing this to make money, y'all. Straight from your phone, from anywhere, basically. Let me know if y'all have any questions. And if y'all are shy, y'all don't want to show y'all face, great thing about doing this is you don't have to. You can create a completely faceless account that nobody even has to know is you and make money. And most of the most successful people are faceless, y'all, which is crazy. Like there's a lot of faceless people who are doing really, really, really good, y'all. So don't think you can't make money without showing your face. You can. That's how I started as a beginner last year, faceless. I didn't go face forward until later. But this is how it looks, y'all. These are some of the modules. Like I said, it does go into Spanish next because it's also in here as well. But these are the modules. Most of them are video based, so you can actually watch videos of people talking and showing you exactly what it is they're talking about, y'all. You got your attraction marketing that's going to teach you how to create content that attracts people, your content creation, your DM automations, your faceless marketing. You got your reels, y'all, how to do your reels on Instagram. All of this content on how to do your reels, how to find the trending audios, how to edit the covers. Basically, they covered everything, y'all. This is a beginner friendly course. How to stay relevant online, evergreen content. You got your YouTube, your TikTok, your Etsy module, how to create value videos. Y'all, they covered everything. Honestly, if you just take the time to learn, you can do this. The same way I did it, y'all can do this. Hey, Edward. Haven't caught some lives. Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while. I'm doing good though. Decided to hop on here a little bit early today. Yep, I'm doing good. Do I have anybody who's thinking about UBC, interested in joining during the sale, y'all? You can always find this course if I'm not on live, just linked in my bio. If you just go to my bio, click on the profile, you can also find UBC there if I'm not on live. But like I said, today only, y'all, $100 off if you do want to join. I know I get a lot of people who download the sneak peek all the time. Now's y'all time to shine and get $100 off. Now is the time. Okay, these scam calls about to drive me crazy. This phone. Any questions? Like I said, y'all, all you need, y'all, if you got a phone, you got the internet, that's all you need. The only thing you need after that is a product. Here's your product right here. Because you got to have something you're going to sell, right? To make money. UBC is your product. And not only is your product, it's your course that's going to teach you what you need to know to do this. That's all you need. And then you need the right mindset to truly believe you can do this. You can be your own boss, just like I am. Just like all the other people you see, you can make money online, control your day, control your schedule, basically replace your 9-to-5 income, times some, honestly, because I know most of these 9-to-5s don't pay enough anyway. Most people don't want to be stuck working for somebody else anyway. I don't. I'm not trying to work till I'm 65. So if that's you and that's something you want, if you want that kind of change, I'm telling y'all, start here. Start here with this kind of course because you're going to have all the information you need in one place. And the fact that y'all are able to utilize it and get it on sale, I mean, why not, right? But it's really up to you, y'all. It's really up to you. And like I said, I am doing coaching if y'all need coaching. If y'all need help setting up y'all store, I'm doing that as well. Y'all just have to reach out to me and let me know. Best place to kind of find me is on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. The link is also in bio, and you can always reach out to me there if y'all have questions too. But I am about to get off since I don't have any more questions. And plus, my computer finna die, and I don't feel like plugging it up. That too. I don't feel like plugging it up. Which is kind of lazy, right? And y'all can do this. If y'all work 9 to 5s, you can do this too at the same time. I did it for a whole year. So I don't want to hear no excuses. I work when I'm ahead of time. You make the time. If you want to quit the job that you work, you need to make the time, right? That's the only answer. You make the time. If you can go work for somebody else for at least 8 hours a day, you can give your business 2 hours a day. So you make the time. That's what I had to do. I worked all day and I made time to give to my business. And eventually my business was making more money than my 9 to 5. So then I was like, why wouldn't I continue making the time? And now here I am a year later. That 9 to 5 is gone. Like I quit it. And I feel so good about it. But you make the time. If you want to see the bigger picture, you make the time no matter what. That's the answer. So it can be done. No excuses, y'all. No excuses. Okay, y'all, I am about to get off. Like I said, make sure to follow me on Instagram. If y'all have questions, just DM me over there. Y'all can always find UBC in the bio. And I'll try to link it to the description of this video once I get off. But if y'all been watching, been wanting to get in UBC, do it today, y'all, while you can get the $100 off. Payment plans are still available, like I said. And y'all may see me later. I may go live later on this evening, but thank y'all for joining. Bye, everybody.